Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Like I promised you, I'm going to have like a question and answer segment on this page on Fridays. So today I have an interesting story that came through my inbox. Let me read it. It says, I've been married for 5 years. My husband and I are strong Christians, and throughout our marriage, he has been the main provider while I focused on small side hustles. For years, he faithfully took care of every bill and household expense. Recently, things changed. My husband made a business decisions that didn't go well, and his finances completely collapsed. Now, for the past 3 months, he has asked me to take over the household bills. To be honest, I'm struggling with this new reality. I was used to having the freedom to use my earnings the way I want, helping my family, buying what I love, and enjoying some personal comfort. But now, most of my income goes to take care of our home. I've encouraged him to look for a job, but he insists on rebuilding his business from the ground up. It's heavy on me, emotionally and financially. I am trying to stay supportive, but I feel overwhelmed and unsure how to handle this season. God bless you. I want us to help this sister. So, this sister is saying that her husband was the sole breadwinner and things turned left. And right now, she found herself in a situation where her side hustles, her personal finances should now be the main source of income for this home. Okay, let me tell you one thing. When you get married, it is also important to discuss and make decisions about finances. Finances are very important because one thing you should know is that life can happen. Things can go up and things can go down. It is also important to discuss husband and wife, how are we going to handle our finances? Because when you become married, it's no longer my finances, it's now our finances. We are talking of a Christian home. This sister said this coming, they are a Christian home. So already there was an error from the beginning. The error was that the finances were not together as a family. So when your finances are together as your family, whether they are low, whether they are middle, whether they are high, what you do is you work with what you have as a family. So this sister now is showing us that there was no accountability from her side, or neither from the husband's side, too. She was comfortable. Why? Because the husband was taking care of things. But did she have an understanding of how finances were running, even in the business? Was she helping her husband, even making some decisions in that business, even though the husband was the one running the business? So I want to give this sister the counsel that I have. I have Proverbs chapter number 3, chapter number, sorry, Proverbs chapter number 14, verse 1. And it says, the wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears it down. So, and then I also want to read for you Genesis chapter number 2, verse 18. The Lord God said, it is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him. So, this is what God did. He made a wife a helper that is suitable for the husband. So, when you are a helper, it doesn't necessarily what's happening right here, my sister. You are not taking the role of your husband, but what is happening right now is you are standing as a helper in a greater dimension. So, initially from the start, you two were supposed to combine your finances. I mean, when you combine your finances, doesn't mean that you no longer have to buy fashion, you no longer have to enjoy finer things, but you are doing it from a position of accountability. When you are accountable to each other in finances, you can make good decisions together. Because what I see right now, the man made wrong decisions in business. Maybe he didn't even talk to you about the decisions that he was making. So you have not you have been your helping role has not been very active in this marriage. I'm not saying that these decisions could not have been made, but I'm telling you that if you were part and parcel of these decisions, you were going to own it up together. You were going to own the failure together as a couple, as a family. So the weight that you are feeling right now, you are feeling it because you are not part and parcel of what happened to your family. So as a married couple, the encouragement is that you may not have, you may not have one bank account, you may have separate accounts, but there is need for accountability. My husband should know, what am I bringing to the table? What am I taking even to do those little things, those fashion, those whatever? What are we remained with together as a couple? And it's important to have even joint accounts if you depending on the economy that you are coming from. Why? Because this is the way of building a home. You are building one thing. Why? Because you left your parents, your husband left your parents. Now you are together as one. So, how do we go move forward with this sister now? My sister, what you are doing right now, the feelings, the emotions that are beginning to take over in your home right now, they are heading you for a distraction. So, what you need to do right now, while you are waiting for your husband to build up, why? Because remember, he has been successful in this business. So, this is a chance that God is giving you to start afresh. Sit down, you and your husband. Find a third party, maybe a counselor, to talk with him to say, you know what, this has been our situation in finances. We thought we were good, we were comfortable because my husband has been the main source of income. So, right now, we want to build together as husband and wife in accountability to one another. The money that husbands brings, the money that wives brings should be our money. It's our money. There's no way that you say that now that you now have to take care of the bills. No, you're not taking care of the bills. You are the helper. You are just helping in a greater dimension. So, what you need right now is the wisdom so that you don't become a woman that destroys your own home. Because right now, the ball is in your hands. It's your season, it's your time to show your husband that you are the supportive, you are the helper, and you are standing with him, not with your money, but with our money together as a couple. That's how to form a godly home in finances. There is no husband's money, there is no wife's money, there is our money together under God. That's how you are able to make decisions with that money. So, my sister, I hope you have been helped. And I also, that's why the Bible said, like the verse that I read, it is not good for a man to be alone. I'll make him a suitable helper. So be the suitable helper. So what you are doing right now, you are being the suitable helper, even in this situation. Talk to your husband. What happened in his business? What do you think could have been done? And because honestly speaking, this wrong decision in his business is for both of you. So a lot of people, they are in this kind of circumstances whereby they think my husband should be doing this alone. No, you should be helping. You should be even with your $5, even with even if you are making a smaller amount, just bringing to the table and say, from the side hustles that I'm doing, this is what I've made. And then together you make decisions. And then together you can really your fears. I mean, if you're afraid that you won't have those luxuries anymore, that's a subject to discussion. A family should discuss this. A home should discuss this, right? So I don't know, you guys in the comment section, tell me what you think. God bless you. Thank you.